Hello, and welcome back. John 7. After this, Jesus went around in Galilee. He did not want to go about in Judea because the Jewish leaders there were looking for a way to kill him. But when the Jewish festival of tabernacles was near, Jesus' brothers said to him, "Leave Galilee and go to Judea, so that your disciples there may see the works you do. No one who wants to become a public figure acts in secret. Since you are doing these things, show yourself to the world." For even his own brothers did not believe in him. Therefore Jesus told them, "My time is not yet here. For you, any time will do. The world cannot hate you, but it hates me because I testify that its works are evil. You go to the festival. I am not going up to this festival, because my time has not yet fully come." After he had said this, he stayed in Galilee. However, after his brothers had left for the festival, he went also, not publicly, but in secret. Now at the festival, the Jewish leaders were watching for Jesus and asking, "Where is he?" Among the crowds there was widespread whispering about him. Some said, "He is a good man." Others replied, "No, he deceives people." But no one would say anything publicly about him for fear of the leaders. Not until halfway through the festival did Jesus go up to the temple courts and begin to teach. The Jews there were amazed and asked, "How did this man get such learning without having been taught?" Jesus answered, "My teaching is not my own. It comes from the one who sent me. Anyone who chooses to do the will of God will find out whether my teaching comes from God or whether I speak on my own. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory. But he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him is a man of truth. There is nothing false about him. Has not Moses given you the law? Yet not one of you keeps the law. Why are you trying to kill me?" "You are demon-possessed," the crowd answered. "Who is trying to kill you?" Jesus said to them, "I did one miracle, and you are all amazed. Yet because Moses gave you circumcision, though actually it did not come from Moses, but from the patriarchs, you circumcise a boy on the Sabbath. Now if a boy can be circumcised on the Sabbath, so that the law of Moses may not be broken, why are you angry with me for healing a man's whole body on the Sabbath? Stop judging by mere appearances, but instead judge correctly." At that point, some of the people of Jerusalem began to ask, Isn't this the man they are trying to kill? Here he is, speaking publicly, and they are not saying a word to him. Have the authorities really concluded that he is the Messiah? But we know where this man is from. When the Messiah comes, no one will know where he is from." Then Jesus, still teaching in the temple courts, cried out, "Yes, you know me, and you know where I am from. I am not here on my own authority, but he who sent me is true. You do not know him, but I know him because I am from him, and he sent me." At this they tried to seize him, but no one laid a hand on him, because his hour had not yet come. Still, many in the crowd believed in him. They said, "When the Messiah comes, will he perform more signs than this man?" The Pharisees heard the crowd whispering such things about him. Then the chief priests and the Pharisees sent temple guards to arrest him. Jesus said, "I am with you for only a short time, and then I am going to the one who sent me. You will look for me, but you will not find me, and where I am, you cannot come." The Jews said to one another, "Where does this man intend to go that we cannot find him? Will he go where our people live scattered among the Greeks and teach the Greeks? What did he mean when he said, 'You will look for me, but you will not find me, and where I am, you cannot come'?" On the last and greatest day of the festival, Jesus stood and said in a loud voice, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. Whoever believes in me, as Scripture has said, rivers of living water will flow from within them." By this he meant the Spirit, whom those who believed in him were later to receive. Up to that time the Spirit had not been given, since Jesus had not yet been glorified. On hearing his words, some people said, "Surely this man is the prophet." Others said, "He is the Messiah." Still others asked, "How can the Messiah come from Galilee? Does not Scripture say that the Messiah will come from David's descendants and from Bethlehem, the town where David lived?" Thus the people were divided because of Jesus. Some wanted to seize him, but no one laid a hand on him. Finally, the temple guards went back to the chief priests and the Pharisees, who asked them, "Why didn't you bring him in?" "No one ever spoke the way this man does," the guards replied. "You mean he has deceived you also?" the Pharisees retorted. "Have any of the rulers or of the Pharisees believed in him?" "No, but this mob that knows nothing of the law. There is a curse on them." Nicodemus, who had gone to Jesus earlier and who was one of their own number, asked, "Does our law condemn a man without first hearing him to find out what he has been doing?" They replied, "Are you from Galilee too? Look into it, and you will find that a prophet does not come out of Galilee." Then they all went home. May God bless the reading of his word. So, last time, we did some hunts, and then we made story progress. And we got locked in the Dracula laboratory in Arcades. Room 6704 East is where they happen to have a save crystal. Not sure why they had one in the laboratory, but hey, it's useful for us. Alright, so we're stuck in the laboratory, but we can wander around within it. Apparently there's someone here who is not terribly fond of the people here. But we don't really have anything else to go on, other than that the guards think that we're with them, which obviously we aren't. Bulkhead controls. If we can open the blue bulkheads, it's going to close the red bulkheads if we do that, though. But right now we're not going to do that. Keep in mind that this is here. Ash and Penelope. And finally get their last one. For the hole, Ash, Ash, the selected item was Ulan. Warriors who wield spears to pierce enemy armor. Weapons, spears, techniques, revive, sacrifice HP to revive allies. And Penelope, naturally, is going to get the last one. Machinist. Warriors who snipe their foes with deadly precision. Weapons, guns, techniques, charm. Temporarily convert foe to friend. And now let's go ahead and take a look at just what we have in general for these. I want to save up that. Only goes to 70. Got it.
My apologies. You bear not the stench of Sid's lackeys.
And you are our earlier visitor.
Yes, a valuable man, one I'd sooner not lose. Yet he knows too much.
Sid, you know Deifacted Nethicite brought down the Leviathan. How can you persist in this folly?
And you've come here to stop me. I'd fain see you try.
Consider your bones, old man. You're outmatched.
Pirate scum of the skies. What brings you here?
Treasure. What else would a pirate want? We'll take the Dusk Shard.
You've come all this way for that trinket. I thought you were above this. What's that? The Princess of Dalmasca come to visit. she's not entirely without merit. A test of sorts for our princess?
You're a
Who's
babbling
talking
fool.
to?
A trial for a Shelia Banargin Dalmasca!
You lust for the stone's power, do you not?
Not quite.
Lend him not your ears, milady. He means to use you.
Uh-oh.
Manufactured nethicite, like Bergen.
How could you do this? How could you fall this far?
Holy moat. Estega bones. Rook A, B, C, and D. And then we have Dr. Sid himself. I want you to attack Dr. Sid so that you stop trying to steal from him. We have no idea how much health any of them have. Okay, you know what? We're going to, you can summon Mateus. Ooh, 5 LB.
Always hiding behind your toys. Pity if anything were to happen to them.
You have Kira, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Attack Dr. Sid so I'm not stealing from him. Immune to expose. Now, there's one specific thing from Mateus that I've been particularly avoiding doing, and that's his technique down here. He has Frost Wave. When I do this, it will instantly dismiss him. So I need to be careful not to do that until I'm all the way ready to get rid of him. Which means I'm waiting for that timer over there to tick down. Because until then, he's still useful. Doesn't have an element, so why is it saying he's immune to damage? I guess he's immune to all damage right now. You know what, I'm gonna turn off steel. Alright, I think it's time. Frostwave, Dr. Sid. I am playing this a second time, and that's how I knew that using this would instantly dismiss him. Because this isn't my first time getting a summon, but I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. It's just nice that it's done now. Alright, so time to destroy this guy.
It pains me to inform you that your time here is over.
Huh?
The curtain falls. Farewell!
How about some of this?
Ah, well, we got 3. Inferno. That did not do as much as I hoped. That's okay, because we still have another full charge on Vaughn.
How about some of this? How about some of this? this.
There's another 10,000. Okay, the Great Sword dealing almost 3,000 damage in a single hit is really nice. Oh, that's it? He was still alive. Oh. Cutscene. Got it.
Vana, you shouldn't have.
This creature. So this is your Vana.
A Shelia Benargan Dalmasca. Just how far will you go for power? Does your lust for Nethicite consume you? Am I right? I am, aren't I? A worthy daughter of the Dynast King. You would do well to go to Giruvegan. Who knows? You may receive a new stone for your trouble.
Your words mean nothing to me!
The reins of history back in the hands of man.
Hello, Bluefire.
I too make for Giruvegan. Give chase if you dare it.
We're watching a cutscene.
Hate it when he does that.
Mayhaps you think me remiss, the Lady Ash of Dalmasca? The Sky Pirate Rethus, at your employ.
How's FF12? I am enjoying it. Seems we have a lot of story left.
The Imperial Senate, powerless to resist House Solidor's brutal purge, was dissolved.
Oh boy.
Vayne Solidor reigned supreme over the Empire. Though this upheaval shook the Imperial Bastion to its foundation, these developments were, to say the least, welcomed by her military. The authoritarian rule of the judges, in tandem with the impending threat of Rozarrian invasion, served to foster camaraderie among its ranks. For our part, the Resistance mustered strength in the border skies, making ready for the task ahead. A war to decide the doom of Ivalice would soon be upon us.
Memoirs of Marquis Alim Ondur V4. Chapter 17. I didn't get to read the rest of it. Tied #1 favorite of the titles. I can see why. I'm enjoying it a lot. The Resistance Army Fleet, the flagship, Garland. So many references.
Squads Flametongue and Oganek Sarabay. All ships reporting in. They're breaking to begin ship-to-ship maneuvers against us.
All hands, full ahead flank.
We shall make ready to repel their attacks. Counter-air. Track them as though they were the enemy.
Counter-air, to your stations.
A dispatch from Naldoa Command, Excellency. The Sky Pirate has left Arcadian airspace. He makes for Balfonheim with the Lady Ash and her party.
It is good to know the lady still lives. But what of our bid for the stone?
With the stone or without, our resistance should prove an even match for the Imperial army.
These weeks of training have honed our edge.
I pray 'tis sharp enough.
They choose to supply the resistance, yet raise not a sword in aid. What city could do this?
A city of men without countries, pirates of the sea and of the sky. Few are they who would fain lay down their lives for a friend, let alone a king.
The Marquis. He is set on war?
The time approaches when he must make his position vis-a-vis the
Southeastern
Empire clear.
Arcades,
When he
Valkyrie
helped you up
Fort,
the Leviathan,
Redis
he
Mix.
spited the judge's full sore. He cannot sit in idleness and expect to avoid a reckoning. The Marquis shares my distaste for war. Yet, if it comes to it, he will show no quarter.
For the time being, we will continue to train the Resistance Army. Enough power on our side, and even Vayne may see the appeal of the treaty table.
Yet Vayne holds the Nethicite. What makes you think he would treat when he holds such power? Power enough to sink the Leviathan.
All the more reason for me to support your infiltration of the capital. You said it yourself. The Nethicite is a powerful weapon. I would have you acquire it for me.
I have not said I would give you the Midlight Shard.
If there is no stone, I would have to look elsewhere for aid.
Then you would ally with Rozarria.
As I must. Failure's not an option.
It's just what Vayne wants. He lures the Rozarrians and the Resistance to the field, then crushes both with the Nethicite.
I think not. Cid has a stone. We grab it and smash it to pieces with the Sword of Kings. Vayne will be left holding nary a thing. Time is short. We follow Cid. He's heading towards Giruvegan.
Giruvegan.
It is told of in a song of my people. On the farthest shores of the river of time, shrouded deep in the roiling mist, the Holy Land sleeps, Giruvegan. Who knows the paths, the way to its doors?
Then you seek the Yogg Defoe. Deep within the jungle of Golmore, there is a corner of the Feywood where a mist storm surges and seethes.
And that's it. Let's go.
Right.
Not coming, Rivers? Forget your precious Nethicite already?
Cid's words rang hollow to me. I will follow another course.
Ah, another lead then, is it? You're well informed.
I could well say the same to you, pirate.
Hurry it up, or we'll leave without you.
Ah, Vaughn. I've had some of my men check on this Feywood. Best ask what they've found.
Okay. Thanks for the help, brothers.
Fly first, ask questions later. Your apprentice is more pirate than you.
I don't have an apprentice.
Princess Ash, I would hear your heart. If Dr. Cid has spoke the truth, you may well be rewarded with more Nethicite in Giruvegan. Tell me, do you still desire the stone?
I desire its power. I want, yet I also fear. I must protect Dalmasca. I can't afford to fear anything.
Do not forget Nabudis. That is my only counsel for you.
The port at Balfenheim. Ah, our guest. If you've finished talking with Lord Redis, I suppose you'll be wanting to hear about the Feywood. Frickin'! Why must we aid these people? They seek only to further their own ends, and care little for our lord's wants, if at all. These people? I see only a boy. And it's by Lord Redis's command, if you have concerns. I've got me a nose for ill intent. I'll take the measure of him. Aye. Not bad at all. He measures up quite nicely. This one means no harm to Lord Redis. Measure? You barely measure up to his waist, and that's counting the parrot. Your concerns duly noted. I, for one, plan on following Lord Redis's orders. Do as you please, but know that no good will come of this. I apologize. Pay her no mind. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. South of the vast Golmore jungle in Kerwin, there lies a place known as the Feywood. The mist there is far denser than most, and even should you make it through that, there's no guarantee you'll make it past what lies beyond. Aye, he speaks of the hidden trail of the Feywood, which must be passed to open the gate to the holy land of Gervagan. Oh boy! Viral, it's an Avis. Rank 5. Petition, Viera Wayfarer, Balthamine Port. The creature stole from me a haversack containing many important belongings. I seek experienced hunters to join me in reclaiming it. And it's the Wayfarer right over here. Okay. Lindworm. Dragon. Herman Arcades. An ancient people sealed away a legendary worm in the ruins of the Ceta Uplands. Now it stirs once more. We must stop it while we still can. Okay, he's an old Arcades. Overlord. Headless. Insecure Seek and Arcades. I'm looking to be more popular with the ladies. Figure killing a tough monster ought to do it. Just don't mention you helped me out, okay? He's in the Technics shop in Arcades. Goliath. It's an augmented automaton. Petitioner is in Nalbina Fortress. Heard tell of a most compelling monster from a passing adventurer. I want to find out more, but I'll be needing some help. Right over by the aerodrome. Death Scythe. Greater Undead. Petitioner is Popol over Nalbina Fortress. Surrender the axe. Every night in my dreams, the same voice. This curse will be the end of me. I know what I did was wrong, but this? And they're in the middle of the town. And that's it. I was attacked on the Sarobi Steppe. My belongings forfeit. I would have them returned. The creature was a viral. Will you slay it? I'm glad to know there is strength and honor even among humans. I will lend my arm in the hunt of the viral. I shall await you on the Sarobi Steppe. I do not think the creature will have left. Viral, the hunt begins. Ah, the fellow my brother was talking about. You're really making a serious run of this, are you? Four sisters to go, though. You won't last. How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. I have a letter from Anne. You know my sister Anne? Well, I'm Twara. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now, where's that letter? Present for Mother. A lovely idea, gathering flowers for her name day, don't you think? Well, why deliver this letter for her? Ah, she must have some new magic up her sleeve. She's always had a penchant for such. Here now, take the letter back. My sister Carol should be next. Thank you, sir. Ah, you must be here about the bill. See, I need to kill a seriously tough monster to impress the ladies. Thought an overlord should do the trick. Only, I'm not so sure I can handle it. Thought I'd call in some help. You ready? Don't want to keep the ladies waiting? Well, boy, are you in or out? So we're hunting an overlord down in the Sojin Cave Palace. Once we kill it, I'll be beating the ladies back with a stick. Overlord, the hunt begins. I was just telling these youngsters about the ruins in the XII uplands. Been my life's work studying them. According to legend, an ancient people sealed away a terrible worm in those ruins. 4 shrines there were, each with an iron colossus to hold the worm at bay, but now a worm roams the uplands once more. These worms are one and the same, I'm certain. Ah, you've come about the bill. Then I ask you to kill the beast before it grows too strong. The beast is the lindworm. Will you hunt it? The iron colossuses of the XII uplands are the only legend. Our only legend. No proof of them or the worm have I found. But with your help, find it I shall. You must fell the worm before it regains its lost strength. They say it will appear under cover of cloud. Search with this in mind. Only appear under cover of cloud. If the legends are to be believed, the lindworm keeps to the highlands in XII. I pray you find it in time. Lindworm, the hunt begins. Oh dear, a very strange chocobo has gotten mixed in with my flock. I don't remember raising that bird. But it seems happy enough to, here. I've tried to put it out, but it keeps coming back. My, that's an awfully pretty feather you have. Feather to the flock. What a strange feather. Did you hear something? Who said that? You heard me. I'm a chocobo, innit? Just cause a bloke's on a short side, it don't mean I'm no bloomin' cockatrice. People these days, no respect. And they think they're even worse back in Giza. Can't do nothing. Go for a stroll and they stick your back in a pen. I put up with it for years, but when I saw me chance, I was off. And I ain't never going back. Not that they'll find me out here, of course. Did you just hear that? How odd. I wonder what it was. Hello there. Well, did you find your kingly treasure? It's good to see you again. I'd have thought you lucky to escape that flying fiend's attentions with your life, but to best it? That's more than luck. Aha! True. Guess there's more to you than meets the eye, boy. A friendly word of advice. If you're going to this Roby steppe, heed the weather. On days when it rains, the elementals come out to play, and take my word for it, there's a little fun to be had in their games. Of course, you'll want to go prepared. Care to buy anything? You have some really old stuff. Really old stuff. You haven't updated your shop in a while. I haven't slept in days. I can't sleep. A bill? Ah, right. The bill. It's just like I wrote. Every night the same dream. A death scythe waiting to seize my soul. Will you help me? Will you rid me of this demon? Who'd have thought I'd be so happy just to find someone to listen to my story? Where to begin? I suppose I've no one to blame but myself. Not long ago, I went to the Necro Hall of Nabadis looking to find weapons. Anything. Alright, I was grave robbing, I admit it. Tales of the Reapers of Nabadis are far known. The spirits of warriors who could not defend their king in life, and so fight on in death. It's said they become death sides, haunting anyone foolish enough to plunder the slain. They're just stories, I said, but ever since, when I close my eyes, it's there, waiting. Surrender the axe. They say it weakens its victim before taking his soul, and I don't know how much longer I can hold on. You must kill it, and quickly. I'm sure you'll see where I found the axe. I entered the ruins and went down a stairway, walked further in, and then took another stairway up. It is deep within the ruins, and I know it's much to ask, but I've nowhere else to turn. Please, I don't want to die. Death Scythe. The hunt begins. Oh yes, that last adventure was good. Quite good. My pages grow in number. Huh? You! You were watching me! Here to send me back to my workshop, are you? What's this? You're just an ordinary adventurer. Ah, yes, an adventurer. An adventurer. Could I cheer your ear for a moment? I promise not to hold you long. I'm a writer of bestiaries by hobby and trade. Navana is an excellent place to pick the brains of wandering adventurers as they pass. The trouble comes in learning of more rare, powerful beasts. Half who see them run, and the other half never make it back. Quite a quandary. So the idea struck me to petition hunts for these monsters. Not bad, eh? Oh, you're here about my bill for Goliath? Splendid, splendid. You're willing to go and fight this monster, eh? There's a good lad. I'll tell you what I know, though it's precious little. Goliath is a golem that walks the halls of the Necro Hall of Nabadis. They say it's most easily found when entering from the Deadlands. It's fierce and dangerous, but what's a little danger in exchange for another page to add to my bestiary, eh? Good luck. Goliath, the hunt begins. So it's you. My brothers told me you might be coming, but I'm not worried. Still 3 entire ships to go. I have a letter from Anne. Letter from Anne. You know my sister. Well, I'm Carol. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, this letter? So it's to be flowers this year. Mother will delight in that. She's always liked flowers. What brings you here, errand boy? You leave your magics on you? Here's the letter back. We've still got our 3 youngest sisters to go. Say hello to San for me when you see her, will you? It's a roby step. Good. You are come. The viral that attacked me is a great creature with massive wings. It will not be far. Come! Yeah, there it is. May as well. Alright, let's mist it.
I must endure. Here goes! I must endure.
Ah, 8 hits. And Cataclysm. That did a decent chunk of itself. Ow! And it ran off. Oh, as soon as Kira's immobilized? Dang. Now let's go. Where'd it go? It's gotta be somewhere. Here we go. I think we have help, huh? Ow! Down it goes. Here, our rucksack. Viral vanquished. We are victorious. I would reward you for your courage. Visit me at the Whitecap in Balfenheim. I shall wait for you there. Did she take her stuff? No. A bundle dropped by a Vieira traveler as she fled a viral. Cloth is dyed with an intricate pattern of trees. Thank you. I could not have recovered my belongings without your help. I was fortunate to find such worthy aid. You have my gratitude. 3,500 gil, halberd, and Aegis shield. The world is a wonderful place, filled with ideas as diverse as its people. Such individuality was not to be found in my home. Now, if you will return my belongings. What's this? There's something in the bottom of my haversack. It looks like a scale shed by the creature. You slew it. I think it only right that you should take the scale. Dragon scale! A scale found on the corpse of a viral. Natural philosophers studying worms and their kin are known to pay well for such, but we can't sell it because it's a key item, so that'll be interesting. Alright, so, like I said, when we come back, we'll just be heading north on this Roby Steppe. We have tons of hunts to go grab. That's what we're doing before we make any more progress. Hunts. Lots and lots of hunts. So, anyway, that's going to be all for today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.